And our focus is on the Lions' leader at quarterback. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Lions and the Commanders on Thursday night primetime.
As the weekend approaches, let's settle in and end the week right, son, with an outstanding Thursday night contest here with the NFL on EA Sports. Hey, football fans, glad to have you all with us early in this NFL season. It's Kate Scott and Brock Hubert with you, and we've got a couple of teams here, Brock, on much different trajectories here early in the opening third of this calendar.
Yeah, but we're at a part of the season, and you know this, partner. The records can still be deceiving, right? So don't look at that win-loss column and immediately say this one's a landslide. Some teams start a little slow before they surge. Some start fast, have some injuries, and we know what happens over a long season. But that picture, it's going to become a little more clear today.
Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And off we go on Thursday night. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great, no interceptions. But just the one touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Daniels going to throw to get us started. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Oh, he's in trouble here, and he'll go down. The Lions got him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. From the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
The Commanders ready for the punt. And this will put an end to the drive after it stalled out. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Starts the return at the 34. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So now it's the Lions' turn to head out for the first time on offense. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
And you could feel it, Kate. He wasn't content at any point of last week's game. As he led them to a win, he kept pushing higher and higher. 300 yards, 350, 400. And he was still thriving, driving the ball downfield as the game ended with a good bit over 400 yards. With this mindset, well, that's the minimum bar for him to attack this week.
They'll run here on 1st down. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short game. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Here we go, 2nd and 9. His first throw is an interception. And the Commanders are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's second and 21 at the 45-yard line.
Trying again, following the sack. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down. Out of the gun, Daniels. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys are going to have a little fun with him in practice this week, because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Lions and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And this is the type of play they need out of him into the later months. He's currently leading the league in passing touchdowns. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 16. He lofts it deep left. That's complete inside the 35. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions go up 6-0 here in the first. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Commanders set to take over. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They have it 3rd and 10. He's on the move. And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down. On now comes their punter. And they could really use a good one here. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Brings it in at the 12. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And his start to the season has been special, hasn't it? The way he's played, it's no surprise at all that he's leading the NFL in passing. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now we're on the counter. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Oh, what a stiff arm. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
1st and 10, looking to throw. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Brian Thomas Jr., his intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll try and throw it here. He completes it in traffic. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. From midfield now. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Now looking to throw. He's got it to his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out well, they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
That's the 2-minute warning in what has been a defensive battle. The Lions trying to add to their lead. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Running this one left. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And they get this down to the 28. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Looking for the back that time. And now they face second down. They're throwing it. The throw is caught. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Let's go now.
They'll try and punch it in. Scores! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions will add to their lead at the end of the half. Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions double their lead to 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He'll throw it into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Well, the teams are ready. The fans are ready. Let's give the people what they came here for. We'll jump past halftime and get right back to the game. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The visitors back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting second right now in the league in rushing touchdowns.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. That kick returner, he took matters in his own hands. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 43. Dump off caught by his back. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Quincy Williams making the tackle. Following that completion, a member of the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. He's dropping back to throw. He's got Thomas on a slant. And they take him down right along the 30. I'm just going to go out on a limb, partner, and say that this defense probably pretty tired of having to deal with this guy by this point.
Tired or exhausted?
Both?
Yes. Yeah, they don't have an answer. And when you've got an elite guy like this, no matter what you throw at him and he delivers, man, it puts you to sleep.
We'll have him gain about a handful there. Quincy Williams making the tackle. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. He'll throw it. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Detroit. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. He stopped on the return at the 27. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Set up.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Daniels now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's a loss of 14. Brings up 3rd down.
Here we go, shot.
Daniels. This one finds Taylor. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And the Lions will go on offense. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter on this. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Looking to the air here. He has the first over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Let's go.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Throwing it again here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's Thomas. He's got it. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing them.
Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Going ground on 1st and goal. Runs it in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Lions grow their lead yet again.
Commanders, nothing.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Daniels to throw. Taylor makes the catch. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Daniels on 1st down. He gets this one to McLaurin. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure Coach, play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Again, Daniels to the air. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Here we go, shot.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. Complete, it's McLaurin. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. 3rd and just 2 to go. From the gun, it's Daniels. That's caught for the 1st. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st. From the red zone now. This is hauled in by McLaurin. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, Daniels. He completes it in traffic. Touchdown, Washington. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. He's set up to throw. He lofts it deep left. That's cut at the 25. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Wow, they're going to pass it here. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's 2nd down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
2nd and 10 now. Catch is made in close. And in for the Detroit touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
So the Lions get the win on the road. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a win for the Lions, as with that, we sign off from D.C.